Here's the thing. At the end of the day, if you follow your heart, go through the tough time after, it will always be easier than if you don't follow your heart and you stay the same and you take the easy way out and you do what everyone else tells you to do. That'll be far harder than if you took the risk now to do what you need to do for yourself. The tough times after you make the decision to follow your heart, they will form the person that you're becoming. They will mold you into the person that you're meant to be. And honestly, no one really grows from easy situations. Usually growth happens when things are challenging and hard and you have to make those decisions, those executive decisions for your life that you are really taking a chance on yourself because you have no idea where they'll go. Hey y'all, welcome back to Reel It In. I'm your host Reid Cox and this is your go-to destination for self-improvement and creating the life you've always desired, all while keeping it real. And today I want to talk about something that I'm figuring out in real time upon reflecting on my past decisions that I've made, the times when I had a road going this way and a road going this way and I had to choose, and the times that I have chosen to follow my heart. But before we get into it, throw me a like to this video, shoot me a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a future episode. Okay, let's get into it. Now, we hear the phrase, follow your heart, so many times, being told in fairy tales, being told in story, being told to us in our lives. The idea of following your heart, to me, usually means that you are taking the path, making the choice that feels the scariest, perhaps, that might feel like it leads to the most unknown, but feels right in your heart. Usually when you follow your heart, you have other people telling you to do the opposite, to make the safe choice, because the feeling that you have to follow your heart, the choice that you have to make, the route that would be following your heart will scare other people because it's out of their comfort zone and no one likes to feel out of their comfort zone. Following your heart will usually be out of your comfort zone. And for all these other people, they can't even fathom you doing something so crazy that would require you to step out of your comfort zone. The idea of following your heart may seem really scary and will probably seem to others as careless and possibly destructive. But when you know what's best for you, you have to do what's best for you. When you see the opportunity to follow your heart, you have to do it if you want to stay true to yourself. Because if you don't, you'll just be doing what everyone else tells you to do, and then you'll end up in a place in life that's not right for you. Like, I know people in my life, when they were younger, they wanted to take a certain career path. They had a dream of doing something. And their parents said, no, you shouldn't do that. You should do this or this. You have two choices. Do this or this because it's safer. Or it's what I did as your parent. And they just did what their parents told them to do because they didn't, for whatever reason, they didn't feel like they could follow their heart. And now they're adults and they're in a place where they're like, why didn't I follow my heart? Why didn't I stay true to myself? Because now I'm in a place that I'm not happy with where I'm at. So as an adult, they're having to course correct and start over and figure out how to actually do what's best for them. For me, I had an example of following my heart recently. So I was living in Los Angeles for 14 years. And my fiancé, we were long distance for 6 months, and then he had moved to Los Angeles. Then about like 5 months after that, he got a job opportunity in Austin, Texas. Did I want to go to Austin, Texas? No. Did I actually think this was the best opportunity for him? No. I had doubts. However, I knew that us going, us taking a chance together, us starting from scratch together. I mean, how many times, he could have stayed with me and not left, or he could have gone. I don't know what he would have done. But I did know that if he did go without me for this job opportunity, I would be giving up, I would be passing up probably the only opportunity we would have ever had to start over from scratch together at the same time. You know, I was already living in Los Angeles. He moved to Los Angeles. If he went to Austin and I stayed in Los Angeles and eventually came to Austin, we would still not be starting over together. So I actually didn't really tell anyone the situation I was in. I told a few people, like maybe one or two, who said I shouldn't go. But I knew not to tell too many people because I knew that this was a personal decision that I would need to make for myself. And I also knew that my heart was saying, this man is the love of your life and you're meant to get married and have babies and do all the things and grow old with this man. So I kind of felt like if I didn't go with him, like I didn't know if it would work. And my heart was saying, go to Austin. So I followed my heart and I came to Austin with him. Now, one important thing about following your heart, people need to get straight. Usually when you follow your heart, after you take the leap, after you make the decision to follow your heart, you're usually not met with like rainbows and butterflies and all happy things. Usually you are met with a really tough situation. You are going to walk through the fire. It is going to be tough because following your heart usually requires a lot of risk and a lot of reorganization, and it's scary. So when I moved from Los Angeles to Austin, I'm going to be real with y'all. I was pretty miserable. I had no friends. I did not know anyone. I missed my friends in Los Angeles. I had built a life for myself in Los Angeles with a full career that I just picked up and left for this man. And honestly, I, for a while, was like, did I make the right decision? Because to move for him so he could do this thing, and the next thing you know, I have nothing going on for myself in Austin, that was really tough. It took me about a solid year to actually be happy here and enjoy living here and create community for myself. And now I'm very happy here, but it took a while. So the point is, usually when you follow your heart, oh, here he's calling me. Hey, baby, I'm filming me right now. I'll be done in like 20. So usually when you follow your heart, it's not going to be great right after. The idea that when you follow your heart, it's going to be all great immediately, it just probably won't be the case. But here's the thing. The tough times after you make the decision to follow your heart, they will form the person that you're becoming. They will mold you into the person that you're meant to be. And honestly, no one really grows from easy situations. Usually growth happens when things are challenging and hard, and you have to make those decisions, those executive decisions for your life that you are really taking a chance on yourself because you have no idea where they'll go. So get comfortable trusting your gut and knowing that no matter what, here's the thing. At the end of the day, if you follow your heart, go through the tough time after, it will always be easier than if you don't follow your heart and you stay the same and you take the easy way out and you do what everyone else tells you to do. That'll be far harder than if you took the risk now to do what you need to do for yourself. Don't choose the easiest way out because it's easy. Don't choose the easy way because it's what your parents told you to do, or your siblings told you to do, or your friends, or the world tells you to do, or people just tell you that you're crazy for even having this idea to do this one thing that you know you need to do. Take the chance, take the risk on yourselves. And you know what? Let's say you make the choice that you think is following your heart and then it all crashes and burns and nothing really good comes out of it. That's okay. You can just try again. When I moved to Austin, I told myself, okay, well, if it doesn't work out, I can always move back. I will have nothing to return home to, but it'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Trust yourself that if you make the wrong decision, you'll figure it out. And listen, settling for a mediocre relationship is far worse than taking the leap and leaving that relationship that you know does not serve you. You could even be with an amazing person, but you just know that they're not the one for you and you're just staying with them because you're afraid of being single or navigating life on your own. It'll be way easier in the long run if you just do what's best for you and trust that the universe has your back and you're going to find your person. When you follow your heart, it might take a little bit of time for life to reorganize itself around you to serve this new version of yourself. But don't worry, stay true to yourself, feel confident in the fact that it'll take a bit of time, but it'll all work out for your benefit in the end. So where are you at in life right now? Are you happy with the decisions you've made? Have the decisions you've made gotten you to the place where you are right now and you're happy here? Have the decisions you've made been right for you? Or have they been the decisions that other people have told you to do? Are you being presented with two choices? One being the easy way and one being the hard way, but you know it's what's right for you and what you should do. My friend, follow your heart. Do the hard thing. I promise you it'll work out in the end. Even moving to Austin right now, there is still so much that's unknown. But I do know that I have been rewarded in some of the most incredible ways in my life because I followed my heart. And I've also had instances where I haven't followed my heart and things have just been mediocre. and not the best. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is life's just so much juicier when you do it you know is best for you. Life's more juicier when you take that risk and you're honest and you go for what you want, or you do what you don't want to do, but you do it just because you know you got to do it because it's what's right for you. And change is uncomfortable and scary, but we do it. Okay, y'all, that's it for the day. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have an amazing holiday season. If you're new to the channel, throw this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a future episode. And I'll see y'all next time.